Hi everyone, I'm Spell, welcome to the channel, and that's it, the big day. We are about 2 minutes away at the time I'm recording this for the big reveal of the new Harley Davidsons for 2022. So let's watch it together. We know a lot already of what's happening with the low-rated ST and everything, but I'm still hoping for a surprise, a big one. Maybe Harley was trolling us all the way, and there is the bikes that we showed you, they don't exist. Imagine that. That would be awesome in a way. We'll be like, what? I'll try not to speak too much during the reveal because we want to hear what they are saying. And they are great at the marketing things, aren't they? Oh. Okay, so I think it is going. I put my best clothing for today as well. T-shirts, beanie, hat. Hey, we are starting. Okay, let's see what's Oh, okay, we start with the Pan America. Let's hear.
Up on the dawn of a new day. Amidst a fog of uncertainty, what is truly meaningful has become vividly clear. Freedom, found on the open road. Moments of solitude, found on roads less traveled. Bonds forged from steel and the turn of a wrench. We'll stop at nothing in pursuit of it. Memories that last a lifetime. And moments that take our breath away.
Oh, that sound.
There's no limit to how far we'll go, or where our adventures will take us. For it's in the pursuit that we find freedom. And through the journey, we come alive. No matter from where we've come or where we've been. We are united in our pursuit. United, we ride.
All right. Are we getting the first bike now?
Good morning. Welcome
Hello.
to the Harley-Davidson Museum in Milwaukee, and welcome to the first model launch of 2022.
All right.
As you all
We'll see
know,
which
at
one is it.
Harley-Davidson we stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure and freedom for the soul. And today our mission has never felt more relevant. Last year, my team and I took advantage of every chance we could to get out and ride. Around the world, we found people from all walks of life united by an enthusiasm for adventure and the unique sense of freedom that comes with riding on and off the open road.
I can't wait
In
for
these
summer, guys, just to go
unprecedented times, we
out
were
and
inspired
ride.
by you, our passionate community.
Come on.
It is your passion that fuels Harley-Davidson and pushes us to continue leading our industry through innovation and evolution, while staying true to who we are and what we believe in. Before we look at what 2022 has in store, I'd like to take a brief look back to some of last year's highlights. 2021 was truly a landmark year for innovation at the motor company. In launching the all-new Revolution Max powertrain, we introduced an entirely new model family with Pan America and a revolutionary new take on the Sportster with the introduction of the Sportster S. The Pan America quickly became the #1 selling adventure touring bike in North America and has immediately
On that part,
established
tell me in the
itself
comments, would you like Harley to get that engine on a more traditional type of cruiser? Like a big one? I think I would love to see that, actually.
Innovation and excellence. The stories coming back from our Pan America customers seeking out adventure amongst the roads less traveled are truly remarkable. from our home in Milwaukee all the way to the Himalayas and beyond. We are proud of the awards that the Pan America has won in 2021, including both Motorcycle of the Year and Best Adventure Motorcycle from Motorcycle.com and Best Adventure Bike from Cycle World, to name but a few. But it doesn't stop there. The Pan America is ready to continue its winning streak into 2022 with a new selection of colorways, accessories and updates for the category-defining award-winning Pan America. And we can't wait to see where you'll all go this year. With the introduction of the Sportster S, we put the sport back into Sportster with this entirely new model
Scotland!
that sets the stage for the future of the Sportster family.
That's an awesome road,
distinctive
that one, I
styling,
tell you
intoxicating
guys.
power of the RevMax engine and the
love
technology
going
innovations
through there.
throughout have been celebrated by media and motorcycle fans around the world.
Alright. Ooh, it's starting.
Nobody gets that number one unless they earn it.
Is it about that Harley-Davidson horsepower? Side by side, they go into turn number one.
And it represents a national champion. And we have a national champion.
It's
again.
mental
That
how
Harley-Davidson
you can
running the
lean
Screaming Eagle Road
that
Glide, and
bloody
is Kyle
bike
Lang.
like that. It's just... Wow, one thing is seeing like a super sports bike doing that. Another thing is watching a bagger doing that. What the hell? Wow.
On the Harley-Davidson road.
That's
That looks familiar
mental.
to you. It's a heavily modified
Absolutely
Harley-Davidson
mental.
keeping this factory program.
Jesus.
The checkered
I tell you, I'm not a fan of motorcycle races or anything, but this is awesome. Absolutely awesome, man.
Harley-Davidson's history of racing goes back over 100 years, and it's crossed all sorts of disciplines everywhere. And this is just yet another where Harley decides, hey, we're going to go do this. And when we decide we're going to do it, we're going to win.
Oh, it's time for a reveal. Oh, there's nothing like a V-twin sound, guys. It's the best sound in the world. In the universe, even. Alright, so we have the ST models of the baggers. There you go, the Street Glide and the
launch
Road
of
Glide.
the Street Glide and Road Glide ST models is that first step for us into that performance-leading Grand American Touring product line. Designed for weight, designed for power, designed for performance. Let's get rid of the two-up seat. Let's make it fast and more nimble, have better lean angle.
There's a big appetite for people who just want to take their bike, make it cool, make it different, and then just go rip on it. They're not just riding out on the street with their baggers. They're making them a performance machine. They're raising them up. They're giving them more power.
It's this cool new sort of, evolution that creates a new form factor for the bagger, which is really exciting.
We're bringing the 117 powertrain with a heavy breather, and how it's tuned
that
with
might
the
be a
exhaust
beast.
makes it just an exceptional performance bagger.
Right, I guess that's cool for those that want to do that. Oh, the CVO lineup. Let's see what they have in mind. It's not for me. Too
You can
expensive.
make anything look good on paper, and you
But
can
I
pretty
love
much
one.
sketch anything you want. But can you produce it in 3D? That's a different story.
Color, graphics, finishes. There's things that we're doing on these bikes that we haven't done on previous model years.
The motorcycle continues to have this really cool relationship with the rider because it's continuing to evolve and reveal itself and really speak to that premium nature of CVO.
I just feel
Gunslinger is a
they
company
should
that's
have
been in our CVO arsenal
put
and
like a
family
bigger
for
engine
a
there.
long time now, and they're inspiring
I
us
know,
to
a
push the limits. We
131
try to do the
on the
same thing with them.
CV1. On the
Gunslinger
CVO,
can
that
go
would
in
be
there
awesome.
with a person with a brush by hand and really pinstripe in some sharp curves.
That hand-applied technique
I don't think
allows
at
for
that level
very
of
intricate
money,
two tones, three
I don't think it
tones,
would be a problem, to be
airbrush
fair.
drop shadows, and really translates into
People
a
pay
truly
it anyway.
custom look.
Every part of the motorcycle is thought about, and we try to have a little surprise or a little bit of detail that speaks to the rider and speaks to where the CVO is positioned in our portfolio, which is at the top. It has to be the best of everything.
Yeah, that's why I should have been with the 131 engine. Yeah, man. Oh, the new Lowrider S. Hey, let's go. Right, so far, that's it. What we covered, that's what we are getting. There you go, the Fat Bob display there. Oh, there you go, the ST. The ST is joining the family finally. I really want to see the interior of that fairing. Because that was the thing that was like, you know, it is a black void. Looking out the front, actually, on the video, I actually do like it a bit more than what I did on the pictures. But still needs to grow a bit more me. But, it's not bad, eh? Lowrider S and Lowrider ST. Alright, let's see what they have to say.
We're just super excited about these two models, Lowrider S and now our new Lowrider family member, the Lowrider ST. We saw the reasons why Lowrider S was so popular. It gave you all of the great character and experience and emotional connection to our big twin powertrain, but in a package that was a little bit lighter, a little bit more nimble.
We had a couple years of production under our belt, so it was easy to see the tweaks that could be made to make that bike, which is already an incredible machine, and just take it to the next level.
First look from far away, you know it's a Lowrider S.
Yep.
Just the stance, just the presence of it.
Yep.
We retain the black and bronze. That's sort of like a trademark. And
Alright,
the
guys.
gray is really hot.
The Lowrider S costs, the site is loading.
The perfect secondary color.
The bike
Oh,
performs exactly
$21,749. So it's not the 26 that was rumored.
It's really big news.
Alright, okay.
The powertrain is putting out 125 foot-pounds of torque, so it's a noticeable kick in the
So
pants.
roughly the same price
You've got
as the
heavy breather intake,
Heritage.
along with a new exhaust system.
Lowrider S gets the 117, which is really cool. And that's the biggest motor that we have out of the box. We've also played with the location of the instrumentation and the suspension. We brought the bike up off the ground a little bit more to give it a little more lean angle. We've also taken the instrumentation and moved it from the console and the fuel tank and put it up into the rider's eyesight. And that's something that we heard directly from riders, that they wish they could had a little less movement in the neck and eyes to actually read the gauges of the motorcycle. If you think about the quintessential piece of DNA for modern Harley-Davidson, it's Lowrider S.
And for those here in the UK is 19,395. So it's actually not as expensive as I thought it would be.
Super excited about what this is going to bring. This gets to that customer that may not need the full Grand American Touring, but is really looking for that performance package and some of the protection that the fairing brings.
There was a fundamental shift that we saw happening a few years back. What folks were doing is they were leaning into performance, and really was taking root in Southern California.
We were seeing a lot of customers modify their bikes by increasing the displacement, tweaking the suspension, going through the expense of putting saddlebags on the bikes, adding aftermarket fixed fairings.
They were either restoring FXRTs or FXRs and putting that fairing on there, or they were taking the fairing at a swap meet and trying to, figure out how to get it on their Dyna. A lot of the shows that we pay attention to around the world, we started to see just a couple bikes that were like this. It'd be in a sea of 100 bikes that were kind of executed in the old manner. You would see 2 or 3 bikes that were done in this new way. And that's how we spot a trend. And that's where you have to go in and say, is there something here? Is this an anomaly, or is this something that's going to catch on?
We headed into the project with the pure emotion of what we want it to look like. Just like any other Harley, there's always respect to the history, being able to trace back the family tree. We have so much respect to FXR and FXRT. Wheelie G and design team came up with that iconic look. When I sketched this bike, this fairing in particular, I believe the bike deserves its own new identity, something more modern,
This is a purpose-built fairing. The styling team really took their time to massage it to get it to the spot where you see it today. You've got the side ducts straddling the headlight, which is a direct throwback to the 80s FXRT. And through CFD simulation, the aerodynamic package that you've got on this vehicle is really dynamite.
Lowrider S is a little more relaxed cruiser.
Doesn't look as bad.
This one, I wanted riders to be in charge of the bike, sitting on top of the bike rather than sitting in the bike.
This is a true lightweight bagger. It's got the performance punch, you know, that 125 foot-pounds of torque, and also comfortable on the long haul. The bike comes standard with cruise control. We wanted the tall suspension in the rear, and that was a 56 millimeter shock. We did shift the saddlebags vertically 2 inches on a motorcycle compared to the Sport Glide, and you can remove the saddlebag in seconds.
For Lowrider ST, we have a suite of parts and accessories products. And this audio system for Lowrider ST, it integrates seamlessly, and it's going to be loud. Customers are going to want to hear this thing with a full face helmet on because that's how they ride. So we have something that's waterproof, it's going to withstand the elements. It's truly the perfect package for our audio and performance customers.
I still remember the excitement. First time we saw the bike, which was the mirror image of my sketch.
When we stepped back and looked at the finished product, every single person that I saw walk by that bike just stopped in their tracks and had that wow moment. Like that's special.
I think to some customers, this is going to be their version of touring. It's a new personality. It's a slightly new way to tour. If you live somewhere where you want to do some canyon carving or just some cruising, you know, some performance riding, and a couple times a year you want to throw on some gear and head to Daytona or head to Sturgis or head to Fakirse, Lowrider ST is just a great choice. It's the perfect combination of performance and touring.
Looks good. Still growing on me, as I said. But yeah, it's better than what I thought when I first saw the images. Well, this is now the jackets and the t-shirts and all that. I'm not entirely sure if they will be showing anything else. So what do you guys think of it? Again, on the CVOs, I think it was a missed opportunity to go for the 131 engine. I think being the best of the best, it should have been the 131, but that's me. Again, at that price tag, I don't think it would be a problem to maybe charge a tiny bit more and have that massive engine on it. So yeah, on the Lowrider S, it is exactly what I said before. It for me is a bit of a missed opportunity not having the cluster display of the Sportster S. And on the Lowrider ST, again, it is a shame they don't have the Sportster S cluster display. But on the fanning as well, it is a bit of a black void. You know, there I couldn't see any any space there that you could make use of to put your phone there or things like that. So yeah, they could have done better, I would say. And let me know, knowing now that the Lowrider ST costs $21,749, would you buy one? Personally, I'm very happy with my Sport Glide, so I don't feel the need to it. And to be fair, I need a passenger seat and the pegs and all that. So yeah, it is not the bike for me on the trim kind of that they sell it. I would have to add many other things on top to suit my needs. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you are looking to buy one, if you are absolutely gonna buy one. And yeah, my friends, it was a pleasure to spend this few minutes with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ride safe, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Rock on!